For this video, we're going to go over the importance of clicking things in specific orders. Now, for example, it's just within that flow. That flow, when I say that, I'm meaning the Sunday flow. We click right here, we see it's highlighted blue, it's at the top of the screen. If I go to prophetic word, that's going to pop up to the top of the screen. So I'm not talking about different orders like that for some reason if they want us to put up a tithe slide or something like that out of order. What I'm talking about is within the flow of that arrangement right there, we want to click it in order. For example, at the beginning of church, we've got our welcome slide. And what this does is just stays there until 9:56. At 9:56, I'm going to click on this slide, and then you'll see these numbers right here. This is a go to next timer. That means in 13 seconds, it's going to display this for 13 seconds, and then it's immediately going to go to the countdown timer. We can see that there's a 0.0 timer here, and that's going to go to, as soon as the countdown timer is done, it's going to immediately go to this slide. It's going to display here for 10 seconds, and then it's going to go to this slide for 3 seconds and then show this. After showing this slide for 5 seconds, it's going to go to our first worship background, and then that's where the automatic go to next timers stop. So I'll go ahead and show you how it looks here. You can see how long it's been going for. Once you click on it, there's a little donut here that will show you the progress of that. So at the 13 seconds, it's going to go to our countdown. And you'll see this is what the audience is seeing. I'm going to pause it here because it's a 5-minute countdown, and I'm going to fast forward all the way to the end to where there's only 8 seconds left. And I'll hit play so you can see what happens next. It should go right back here to this Freedom Church slide. And then we'll just watch it progress. We can see our little donut again going. It's going to go to the flower background. That's going to be on for 3 seconds before displaying the welcome. Welcome is only going to be on for 5 seconds, and then it's going to go to our first worship background. Once we're on our worship background, you can see this little icon right here on the left means that it's an actual background. That's how that picture was formatted for specifically being a worship background. The little mustache right here with the glasses, it's a look. So when we say that there's different looks, and that's why it's important to click things in order, this is why. Sometimes these icons are overlooked. You really don't have to worry about the icons, but the importance of making sure that we click this slide first before going to the song is if for some reason, if we're showing this online or live or streaming something, if we don't have certain looks at the right time, it means it's not going to go through the computer correctly or send out to Facebook or streaming the right way, which means that either we might lose our picture, we also might lose our words. So really the only thing that you have to worry about is just click things in order. So we click on the background, it's going to enable that look, and then we can start clicking through the song. So same thing, when we go to the next song, we want to click it in order. I want to start at the beginning. I'm going to click here. Because different flows have different looks. All the songs should have the same look, but let's say that at the, we will usually start streaming at offering. So at offering time, we're going to go ahead and we click on the prophetic flow, and that's kind of when we're transitioning. Then we dismiss our kids. And then this is kind of, again, the in-between slide that we're going to use when we're just waiting for people or when we're waiting for them to talk about tithe. So right here is really important to go ahead and click this. This is a different look again. That means that it's going to be going to Chris's computer at the end of the media booth that does all the things with streaming to the internet. It also does podcasts and things like that. So we want to click that because that enables it to look the right way. Then we've got our tithe and offering video. We can see again there's a go to next timer there. Once that video is done, it automatically rolls into this background slide. So that's the reason why it is, again, important to click things in the right order. At the end of our tithes and offering, we have our sermon bumper, and we've got our go to next timer. It's immediately going to go to whatever the series background is. So we've got Romans, we had Hebrews. Next couple months, it's going to say Philippians. So we're going to click on that because, again, you'll see a lot of little icons here, and that's going to set up correctly so that if anybody is watching us online, they can see it the right way. So just make sure you click things in order. For announcements, there's no special looks. You can just kind of click those as people are talking about it. There's no worries with that one. So it's really with the songs, and then once we get to the tithes and offerings, just trying to click things in the right order.